How's it going, everybody? Um, Out on a walk today, and I have something to address the lot of society today. I'm not going to point fingers at nobody. I'm going to speak of a situation or a scenario, and we will determine who has something to say by their need to express themselves during this interview or during this podcast episode. Um, I understand that there is a wide variety of cultures on this planet, um, different ways of life, lots of nomadics, lots of city folk, lots of country dwellers, lots of mountainous people. Does it really matter what part of the land we live at? Does it really matter where a person is in life? As long as they're a good person, right? It shouldn't matter what kind of lifestyle that they live, as long as they aren't harming another person, as long as they aren't being that influence in the negative way onto another person. So what I'm trying to say is, does it really matter that there's people without homes all over our streets? Is it really a big threat to society to have a designated spot of town for the homeless people? Does it matter indefinitely? If we look at it as a nuisance, yes. But if we look at it as we are all part of the same source, all part of the same energy, all part of the same structure that builds life, does it really matter? Does it really matter if there's homeless people out there? If we look at it at a grand scale, it shouldn't matter because we're all human. And human means monster, etymology, and Black's Law. Anyways, when we start treating another person like they don't matter and they're lower than dirt, the scum of the bottom of the shoe, how is that rising up? How is that showing the world a better you? How does it show the world that you are a good person? By putting another person down, does that make you a better person? Let me ask you that right now. Does it make anybody a better person to sit there and bash on another person just because they're homeless? To call them a bum and a loser and they must be a druggie. Unfortunately, most of society that is homeless and like that, they are bums and druggies. But you don't have to make it known. Not everybody falls into the same category, into the same label. Yes, I struggle with addiction myself. My whole life, from the age of 15 until just recently, I'm grabbing onto my sobriety again. And I've never done anything wrong to nobody. I haven't done the bullshit that most people that get lost pull. I try to uphold the best rapport and morals, ethics, all that crap you want. It's the highest standard in my eyes. And I see people slipping all the time. And, it doesn't matter if they're doing something or not, or using something or not. It's about self-respect and dignity and being a decent person in society, helping people out, being charitable. That's where the true gifts are, and like everybody's got this, this physical, materialized perception of what life is, and it's not even about you. It's not even about you. It's about up there, It's about where you can get to. It's about where you're gonna go. So what kind of goals are you setting for tomorrow? You just live day to day and just whatever happens, happens. And then people want to complain that they ain't going nowhere in life. You know, the reason why people don't go anywhere in life is because everybody's lazy. You know, we got to make goals. We have to make plans. You have to achieve those plans by being a persistent seeker of what it is you that you truly want. Hey, welcome to the show. Hit the like button if you would. Leave a comment. Pass this along if you would. But, you know, we're talking about what kind of human. What kind of human goes and sits and puts another human down? You know, just to show the world that the human you are is the etymology of a monster. That you have an unforgiving spirit, that you cannot give kindness to somebody who's hurt you. You can't forgive them because it's so personal. Look, this is a journey. This is an experience. If you're going to take every experience as a negative thing because it's hurting you, we need to start hardening our shells, people. We need to start, you know, giving back to those who have given to us. You know, I fear for society right now. There are so many people out here suffering and struggling and need help. And there's so many others who just pass them by like scum. There's not anything in this world that would cause me to falter. Yeah, I may have my vices. I may have my, you know, my habits. But I'm not a piece of crap. I do the best that I can. I do my best to do the best that I can, that I am capable of. Without a vehicle, I can do quite a bit, but I can't do everything. I can't drive somebody somewhere, but I can walk them there, make sure they're safe. You know, everybody needs somebody to lean on, you know, and I have to make this definite right here. A good person who claims they're a good person would never leave somebody else out in the dark, in the cold, for any reason. If they're a good person, say that other person that you're upset with, they aren't helping out very much, but they're a good person. They don't lie to you. They don't steal. You know, they don't cause trouble. They don't bother nobody. You know, they're just somebody trying to make by. You know, they're trying to survive too. You know, and rather than being greedy with our money and our time and our belongings, you know, I have nothing. You know, I really don't have anything to my name. I have a TV. I've got this phone. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't work, because I do work every day. You bet your balls I work. I work my ass off every day, whether I'm getting paid or whether I'm being gratified. You know, when you show gratitude to somebody for their deeds that they've done for you, that is a wonderful payment. You know, I would never ask for anything more than oh my God, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. I get that all the time. Or here's another one. You're a godsend. Those are things that I get told by people I help on the daily. Maybe it's one or two people a day, but those one or two people a day that I've shown my gratification towards, and my helping hands and my wise words, you know, that's all right. Are you? I see 1613. Just think of it this way, bro. Are you one of those? Are you? Because the definition of that word itself is just like, I could be one. All right. It doesn't define you. It's the way you act. It's the way somebody acts is what causes them to be that, or called that. If you're a piece of crap and you go around treating people like shit and robbing from people and laughing when they fall, that would consider you an N-word. But there's a lot of black people that aren't an N-word because they're decent people. Just like in the American culture, white people, there's a lot of shitty N-word white people. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna get offended because yeah, I can be an N-word too sometimes. It doesn't define me. It does not define you. All right. Are you black? Are you an N-word? No. Because are you a piece of crap? Are you a piece of crap? Do you go around treating people like shit every single day of the week? Yeah, we all have bad days. But it doesn't define you, bro. It doesn't. It doesn't define you as a person, you know? Now, if you're doing N-word things to people, like being shitty, and that's what I look at the N-word to be. There's N-words in every culture. It's just a piece of crap person, you know? They don't have any self-awareness or common sense to be a good person or a model citizen. Makes sense, right? There you go. Well, if you think you're a good person, then own it. Own that shit, bruh. Own that. I'm a good person too, and it feels good to be a good person. If you're a good person, then hell yeah, you're a good person. Own it though. Live that. Live as a good person. And we've got to remember also what makes us good people is we are kind. Doesn't say we're nice. Because we all know what happens to nice people, right? Nice people get shit on. But being kind and being nice are two different things. You can be kind to somebody and not be nice person. You know, you can be kind but not be a nice person. You could be loving and not be a nice person. You can show people love and not be nice. You know, it's a little confusing when you get into the, you know, the tiers of it. But my main point was, what kind of human does it take to be a piece of crap like that, to the lower class or whatever? You know, just because people struggle, everyone struggles. And just because I'm struggling it doesn't make me a piece of shit, right? I don't go around being shitty to people, talking crap, slandering. I don't do that. Every person I see on this road today, I'm going to say something nice to them. You know, I'm gonna be like, yo, look, uh, I see that you need some help. You know, can I be of some service? You know, I got money, I got fucking food, I got something to drink, obviously, in my hand here. You know, I got somebody calling me. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is we got to start spreading more compassion and charity. Doesn't mean help people with money or anything, but man, I give this shirt off my back to somebody right here. The sweater, this Puma, right? I just bought this thing. It's $50. I mean, I like nice clothes. You know, I like wearing nice clothes. I'm wearing white, wearing white underneath my gray. And I can tell you right now, a lot of people don't like me. Not because I'm nice, because I don't let them fuck me. When I see something going a little shady, I say something, or I wait till the right moment to say something. You know, I'm out here doing the changes that I can see that can be changed in front of me. I'm not worrying about what the government's doing. It's already too late to thwart what the government's doing. We can't stop that from happening, but we can start with each other. You know what I'm saying? We can start with each other. By showing a little bit of act of kindness to somebody else, in turn, that person will show that to another person. And so on and so on and so on. And then pretty soon we got Kumbaya being sung on the surface so loud that it resonates within the planet, and all the insiders of the world, they start singing Kumbaya too. And we'll have world peace all over. That's what the goal is. But everybody's so divided right now with all these ideologies and false doctrines, and you know, being misinformed, or we're just running to the next fad or the next trend to be cool. Man, I can tell you right now, after high school, popularity means nothing. You know, it's all about how you stack your chips from there. You know, or do you got all your ducks in a row? You know what I'm saying? I don't got all my T's crossed and I's dotted myself, but I know that up here, I got everything figured out upstairs. You know, I don't allow people to do shady things around me. I don't allow people to, you know, harm somebody else in front of me. And I'm not a very big dude, but I can beat some ass. um, my stepdad's a 2-time black belt, and he taught me the basics, just enough to protect myself. I don't use weapons. I do carry a knife, but I don't use weapons. I don't believe in weapons. It takes a pussy to use a weapon. If you can't beat somebody up with your bare hands, then why do it? Why pick up a gun? Craig, you don't need a gun, son. Is it gonna make you a man? Nah, I'm a man without it. The point is, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Remember where we came from. We came from heaven and we fell. All right. We fell to follow the fallen, to round them up, to bring them back for judgment. That's what we did, you know, to bring them back to their judgment day. We've all made a choice. This is one of the final chapters. And if we don't read between the lines and start making our changes within, it ain't going to be a pretty future. As I see it, there's a lot of people on this planet. I believe most people are good. But at the same time, on the contrary, I should say, there is a lot of bad on this planet that is kept secret and kept hidden. I mean, Sound of Freedom shows a lot right there. Leave the World Behind is another one. A lot right there. Very much subliminal. Anyways, I'm going to get off of here. Thanks for tuning in. It's just under 20 minutes. It shouldn't be too hard to pay attention that long. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. It's Cognizant Sapiens signing out. Till next time, peace, namaste. May the source be with you. Spread the love.